Okay, I'm going to do this pretty much in the dark. It is the swoosh. Can you see that? Swoosh right there. And I literally have got to run so fast that I am going to use all of this so fast. This is how it opens up. That it's ridiculous. So, I'm literally going to set the little thing. So here's the little, I can't talk, I'm going so fast. Okay, so here's the little brush set. It's got a powder brush, a flat brush, which could be used for concealer, a regular brush. We're going to just go ahead and take it apart. This means you would have taken this on a trip, and this brush, which we're going to start with. And this is almost like a cream foundation. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to look at the mirror over here. I'm going to mainly do towards my pores. There we go. Underneath, on the nose. I'm going so very fast that this is not intended for perfection or anything else. Not even good lighting, right? It's not a flattering angle. I'm literally going to be making a swoosh or whoosh that way. And maybe a little up through here, just to get pretty much getting a foundation on, but not a lot of it. Okay, so that's that brush. Now I'm going to, well, it says use this also for contour, so now I'm going to take the contour color and kind of come down through here. I'm just going to see if you were really having to get ready in 5 minutes, because that's all I've got. I've got to go so fast because I have a doctor appointment about this dermatologist situation with my my fingernails. So I will tell you guys what I end up finding out, because I know a lot of you have said you've had situations or someone else had situations and they were serious. So we need to be telling each other these things in the community. Going a little under here, just a little, because I don't want to overdo anything for the dermatologist to see. Now I'm going to use this blush color. I'm going to pick the pink and just kind of round it out and up. Pink, round it out and up. Wow, that's very pigmented pink, isn't it? Very pigmented. Or it looks that way to me. Do a little on the forehead, a little here. Done. Now let's use, I don't like that there's only one eyeshadow brush, but we'll do it. We'll take the base and go under the brow. We'll take the base and go on the inner corner, straight up and down and across the lid. Not very good coverage because the style of brush it is, that's not what it's for. So I would still say you needed an eyeshadow brush set to go with this. But the face is fine. The face brushes are fine. Yeah, we'll use this number. What? Okay. All right. It's saying this is number 2, so I disagree, but, you know, maybe I'm not using it right. I'm going to go over the whole. So that was a concealer brush, for real? Okay, where's the edging? Let's do concealer with it then. That's the concealer brush. Okay. Let's do under the eyes. I would have thought the flat one was. I'm going to try it with the flat one. Oh, there is a stinking answer machine in the background again, you guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think this is the flat one is the better one to use. I feel like it would have got good coverage. To blend the edges. I really don't think this is good to use for the, I'm sitting here giving out a phone number back there, but you know what? I can't stand telemarketing. I know that that's their living. I get it. Also, there's another darker color, which I don't need, but I am going to use my fingers and smooth this out because I feel like it's kind of thick, and y'all know how I feel about that concealer. Luckily, I do have my little towel here. My hair looks fried. All right, keep going. Seriously, this is the Define color. Okay, so this is the crease color. It's got a lot of glitter in it. See, I wouldn't have done that for a crease color, but let's go with it. You know, I'm going to go very slow so I don't throw all this glitter around. And I'm actually going to come up pretty high because they don't give you another color to kind of neutralize. With the other color is almost like a champagne. The other one was a white base. So, no, you cannot really use this for... I don't know. I am using it for a neutralizing color. It feels weird though. Now there is a liner color, but there's no liner brush. See, it still needs a brush set, and honestly, I'm gonna have to use a blender brush because this looks terrible. It's not blended at all. And now that added to my time because I'm having to go back over what I was doing to try to blend this out a little bit so it'll look half decent for me to go in public. And instead of using the dark liner, I'm just going to use, this is why this is becoming so trusty. This is the Tartist, and on one end it's got, this is brand spanking new, so the pen, the crayon liner is sharpened to such a sharp point. I got to be careful. But once it gets rounded, this is very easy. That's really sharp. I'm trying to be very careful. This would not have been the day to do a brand new one. Is there another one that isn't brand new? I'll just use my It Cosmetics Ace Rounder. More round. Much easier to apply when it's more rounded so you don't poke your eye out. Versus a sharp point right there on your waterline. That's all I've got time for. Lip product. Oh, that's the Extremely Pink. Where's my... see, here's my Old Faithful Soft Rose. Why did I even have to look? I didn't. Trying to make it even, so I went back and forth. Oh, brows. You know what's really interesting, because when you're doing this on the phone, you actually have a timer. I'm not going to do liner, don't have time for that, but I've got to do something for brows. What are we going to do? Can't use that, can't use that. Come on, I've got to have a, somewhere we have. Come on, really? Beth Buchanan does not have a liner brow product? Come on, there we go. Who's this? This is Maybelline. I am doing this practically in the dark, so there is no telling what this could come out like. But luckily, I always carry this type of product, some kind of a brow product, because you know, draw on so much of my brow. You don't want to have like half a brow somewhere. So I always have this type of product in my purse, so that if I need to touch this up before I go inside for my appointment, yeah, I definitely will need to, because I cannot see, and I think I just drew 2 lines with no space, with no fill in between them. I think I did. And I have no idea the intensity of both of these. I don't know, 9 minutes. Okay, well, I'm going to need to do this eyelash curler. And let's see, I will use the Thrive Cosmetics. It's wet. Actually, I take that back. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not waterproof, and it's raining outside, and I will be likely be sweating. But you do, with waterproof product, need to definitely curl your lashes. Oh my gosh, I'm going to break my rule. No, I'm not. I'm not going to break my rule. You always wipe down, just using the towel, my black towel, for makeup. Just use the edge of that instead of a makeup wipe. I feel like there's a hair or something on my lash. It could be a dog hair. This is how you find out, because sure enough, as soon as you put on your mascara, is there a hair? No, I don't see it. I do like this mascara because it's one of those hard combs instead of a brush spoolie. And it just brushes through your lash, combs the product through your lashes better. And it generally means it's a really thick formula because they're giving you a comb to comb it through, which means it's pretty thick and clumpy. And they know that, so they give you this type, but it's not feeling too clumpy. And I'm going to have to go within seconds here. Cannot be late to this appointment. So this has been literally 10 minutes and 45 seconds. And a realistic get ready with me. I've been doing some work stuff this morning. Kind of a work from home. And then all of a sudden it occurred to me, hey Beth, you're going out, you do have to put on a face. You know, when you work from home, you don't have to have makeup on. But I almost always will go out for lunch to Chick-fil-A. So I always end up putting some makeup on. When I work from home, I go eat at my business. And seriously, it's because it's the only thing that speaks to me is really healthy, quick service restaurant. And it is healthy. It's very nutritious. Grilled chicken is what I usually have, or a salad, and instead of waffle fries, unless I just really have a hanker for waffle fries, which I often do, but I will have the fruit cup, and it's a real fruit cup. It's like seriously good for you fruit. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm not crazy about this concealer because it looks very drying, but if I had to get ready and put a face on, this did do it. I would not. I really only used one other eyeshadow brush, a blending brush, which technically I could have used that as a blending brush. And I also needed a brow product and a liner. I could have used that black liner, but there wasn't a liner brush. So this is the look. Love y'all, bye.